Okay, Coach, we are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards. All told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Their own 18-yard line.
Yellow.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Come back.
Check. Showing up.
61. Matchbox. Light.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do this.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Mike,
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Sunday.
And they'll keep on running with Jones. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
We've got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike.
Hey, Sunday.
10's the mic. 10's the mic. You can't block me.
Mike 10. Mike 10.
Play action.
Defense, let's go.
Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Cam
That's what I'm
Hayward,
talking
always
about.
a force, got back there for the sack.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Shit.
Easy. Hey, ribble it.
Watch the shift.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he's going to go down again. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Here we go.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Set. Ready.
58.
Read.
Hey, check.
22 jet bomber.
The first carry now. This is how and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Baby, let's go.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Begin.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Blue dark corkers.
At the 44-yard.
Ready, go.
Looking to throw on second down. Love. Then the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Now, let's go.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
Let's go. 50, Mike. 70 in the face. Ready, go.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Setting up the screen for Miller. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Set. 30 base. Let's go.
Mike, 6-man. Check.
Ready.
He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Baby. Keep working.
Brashad Perriman, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get it.
I got you, boy. The field position battle is a general rule.
Yellow.
Now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense.
I'm coming after you.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Alert flare.
43.
Hey, get him. You got him. 10's the mic. On the ball.
Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but there are 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. A good return there, 17 yards, and it'll be Dolphin football.
Come on,
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, and it all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown!
Kalen Balaj, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
At their own 23-yard line.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
57.
Down 2 touchdowns. Probably not very deep into that script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. And try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
Here we go again.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 26.
Attack.
Now Rashad Penny. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
15. Yellow.
Switch.
Alpha.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
He's moving, boys.
Hey, color.
He's checking. Crash. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
On 2nd and 9. Mahomes dancing to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Cameron Hayward picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
They can't stop us.
Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
Us down. We're going to keep getting sacks.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
43.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he finds Penny. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards.
Watch the twist.
But instead, offense out there. They're going for it.
Protein spill.
Buzz, buzz, buzz. 15, 15.
Foxtrot.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Fine time to his left. And that is going to be incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we had 14-0 leads and quickly? So out of it.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
Bravo.
Hey, you don't want to see me.
Let's go.
Throwing after the interception. Love. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
Let's go,
Mark him
baby.
down
Let's
at the
go.
49.
Let's go now.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
All day, every day, any day. Check.
Hayward.
49-yard line.
On first down, Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Go.
Throwing again, Love. He finds Kalen Ballage, his running back.
You don't want no.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Single.
80 weapon. 80 weapon. Buzz.
Hey, check my
And go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Jennings has it.
Here we go.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Keep playing hard, fellas.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
He's crashing.
Squeeze, get in there. Set.
They run it with Barrage. And he'll go down at the 28.
On the
4
ready.
yards the pickup, first down.
Bullet high. Cut
Barrage.
No. Off.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Fly to the ball. Run,
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Ready,
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
53. Mike, 53. It's a party now.
Exit.
It's a party now.
Ready, go.
2nd and 9 now.
Mike. I got him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Red.
Frank Clark
60
fighting his way home to get the sack. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready, set.
9th play of the
53
drive
Mike.
now on
Check,
3rd and a
53
country mile.
You don't want none of that. Give me that. Pick up the ball.
H3 218. Chop ready, go.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And some room to run now. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Set. Ready. 8. Read.
Double tight.
Ready.
Now the line. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
That's the way to finish. That's the way to
Kalen
finish.
Ballage
In your
with his
face.
2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Keep playing hard.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
Watch the
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Hayward getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. They go play fake. Mahomes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys will take over
We're going to shut you
at the
down.
30-yard
We're
line.
going to shut you down.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Heck of a move, and then brought down near the 23. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hit, boy.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Hey, come on, oh.
Zoom, fellas, let's go.
Shift.
61. Matchbox. Look. Ready.
They'll run here with Ballage. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
Ready, break. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50.
You gonna get this, boy?
Go.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kalen Ballage on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. Around the NFL, second quarter in Chicago. And early on, the driver's seat belongs to the Seahawks. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Chiefs take over.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to end the drive.
I don't think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now here's Mahomes. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
Get ready.
Up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City first down. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that.
Hey, 43, 15.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. A good pickup there, 26 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to at important times, because he can trust just being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Delta.
Here we go. Watch twist. 15.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Fire down these two. Let's go, Artie.
Gotta get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Go, run.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this thing. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's go,
Once
let's
again,
go,
they'll
let's
come
go.
up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
53. All you get is
Go.
The final shot before break. Love. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to hold on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spending...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Orange.
Now this one from about 2 counties over
quiet.
after the sack. They come up on a
Go on,
second
go on.
and
Bang,
very
bang.
long.
Bang, bang.
Hot, hot.
Looking to throw. Love. It's complete to Robinson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Check 50. Come on.
Echo.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Throwing on third and long. Love. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
We played to win.
A gain of 19 and picking up the first. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. The lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Ready.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line.
Ready, go.
They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
West.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong foot.
Ready, go.
To throw on second down. Love. Set up the screen to Balaj. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Okay,
and they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
Come on, boy.
Ready.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
You have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
I'm going to hit you all
A loss of 2 there, second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case.
Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Check hot route. Hot.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
You got him.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Pick it up.
Yellow.
Pick it up.
Seam 6.
Hey, 43.
Mahomes now throw. And that is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Kamara now to return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 38-yard line.
Ready.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll try to get the running game going with Jones. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Second and 11 at the Dolphins' 45-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Finding Knox there, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Yellow.
51's the mic. I got you, son. I got you.
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
Bring it.
They keep it on the ground. This time
Get tired of seeing me. Run.
a gain of 3, second down.
Yellow. 180.
Boom.
Hey, 57.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 6.
From the 24, Mahomes. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there.
Now a first down carry by Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
Too fast, baby.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Miami. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. The Chiefs on third down. Not quite 50%. 4th and 9. This time they fit. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Here we go.
Okay, break.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of football, Charles. The score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football. High percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Crunch.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's got the first down and more past midfield. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Just look at what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tab.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. And they need to work to get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 3rd down.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 19. Now Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill.
Here we go.
And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
64, weak.
Hey, check.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Run, 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 run.
The 20. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kalen Balazs, 46 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you
Safety's
are.
creeping.
I don't think there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
We got Mike 10 right here.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun again for Jones. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. It's Mahomes.
I got you.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. And if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance. That can put your team in some touch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he will score. Touchdown.
Yeah, buddy. That's my boy.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Checking the NFL scoreboard there in the fourth now in Minneapolis. And the Steelers have scored yet again, really opening that one up. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
That's it, baby.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back.
All day, dog.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Mahomes firing complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Yeah, baby.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Forced out to his, and a big loss here as he's taken down.
You better
Bradley
be ready next
Chubb
time.
doing what he does best, getting that sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
All day, baby, all day.
At their own 13-yard line.
Ready up.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
At the 11-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 70 Indy.
You better bring it.
Ready, go.
And they will take a knee here.
The quarterback keeps it. A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
Ready. Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50.
That's right, baby. They don't want
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Dolphins, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.